안녕하세요.
That's how you would say hello in South Korea. Anyway, I thought I could give you some information about some text-to-speech voices on VYOND, so you don't get confused. First of all, I have some good news. You may or may not know this already, but the Loquendo Portuguese voices, Amália and Eusébio, are now back on VYOND.
Olá! Meu nome é Amália. Eu sou de volta em VYOND.
Olá! Meu nome é Eusébio. Eu sou de volta em VYOND.
And speaking of Loquendo, I'm sure you may be familiar with this voice by now. Well, according to one source of Loquendo voices, the name is spelt like this. But in another source, this is how the name is spelt. So I guess this name could be spelt either way. Now let's move on to nuance voices. There are two things I noticed here. First of all, someone pointed out that the Spanish voice, Duardo, is actually named Diego. So then I looked, and I found from one video on YouTube that his name indeed is Diego. So that's just a little FYI. Now here's another text-to-speech voice you may or may not be familiar with. If you do happen to find the name of this voice, you may notice that she is located in the Dutch voices. And you may not notice, but the voice sounds a little awkward when she speaks Dutch. That's because she does not speak Dutch. She actually speaks Slovak, which is similar to Czech. I have this exact voice on the Apple operating system, and it says she speaks Slovak. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Here I have a sentence translated into Dutch and Slovak, and I have the English translation above. And I used a translator because I don't know a lot about Dutch, and I don't know any Slovak. But anyway, let's listen to Laura speaking this sentence in Slovak.
Tu je príklad vety, v ktorej demonštrujem, ako dobre je Laura schopná hovoriť týmto jazykom.
Notice how this voice didn't seem to have issues pronouncing letters that weren't in Dutch, such as the S with the caron, or the Y with the acute. Now let's listen to her speaking Dutch.
Hier is een voorbeeld waarin ik laat zien hoe ik Laura in deze taal kan spreken.
If any of you were speaking Dutch, you would probably notice some awkward pronunciations. Let's use an actual Dutch voice and compare that to Laura. Let's use Claire.
Hier is een voorbeeldzin waarin ik laat zien hoe goed Laura in deze taal kan spreken.
That sounds less awkward now, doesn't it? I think you can try this out for yourself. Compare Laura with any Dutch voice on VYOND, and you may be able to tell the difference. But I'm sure you would agree now that Laura actually speaks Slovak. I think that's all I needed to say for this video. I will see you later.